Settling on in for today's meditation, I always like to begin with a little bit of a wiggle, just noticing, where are you sitting? Is this how you want to be seated for practice? Checking in, are there any adjustments that would make you more comfortable? Hmm. And then beginning to notice your breath, feeling the rhythm of your natural breath without changing anything here. Just feeling the rise and fall as you inhale and exhale. Letting yourself settle in, letting yourself really arrive to this practice. You noticing how your mind, how your thoughts are doing. No judgment, no, this is how my thoughts should be. Just noticing how they are in this moment. Seeing if you can take that step back into the observer role. You observe your mind with curiosity and compassion. And noticing what else there is to be noticed with this soft compassion. Checking in with the sensations in your physical body. Especially noticing where your body is making contact with your seat or your cushion. Noticing those points of contact. Feeling yourself being supported by whatever is beneath or around you. Perhaps checking in with the temperature. Noticing if you're feeling warm or cool. And then even more nuanced. What is your warmest part in this moment? Contrasted by the coolest part you can experience at this moment. Returning to the sensation of your breath, noticing where you are most aware of your inhale. Is it the cool sensation around your nostrils, the expansion in your chest or belly? Is it somewhere else that you feel this inhale the most? Knowing that there is no wrong answer. Noticing where you feel your exhale the most. Does your exhale come through your nostrils or your lips? Perhaps it's slightly warm. Do you feel a softening in your torso as you exhale? Sometimes my exhale can feel like too much softening and like I'm curling in on myself. So, noticing with the rhythm of the inhale, allowing your inhale to continue that expansion. Our inhales and exhales are really powerful points of focus, helping us to tap into the rhythm that is already there. Perhaps connecting a word of intention to each inhale and each exhale. Thinking of inhaling something that you are inviting in, something you want to benefit from in this practice. With your exhale being paired with something you're releasing, something you're letting go of. What's coming to mind for me today is inhaling compassion and exhaling resistance. Often I will pick as my exhale word tension, but today resistance is what feels better to be releasing on each exhale. Seeing what words come up for you. And throughout our meditation, you're welcome to share thoughts in the chat, in the comment box, if that feels like a helpful part of your practice. As you continue to inhale with intention, drawing in whatever it is you need in this moment, and exhaling as you release. Really allowing this rhythm, remembering that all day we are bringing in the new and releasing what's no longer ours to hold. We do this physically with our breath, very literally. We can extend this more metaphorically as well, simply by bringing our focus to what we are calling in and what we are releasing. And as you notice your breath, perhaps becoming aware of the brief pause in between inhaling and exhaling, not holding your breath, but simply noticing that brief moment in between. I'd like to offer some very gentle movement, continuing to work with our breath. On your next exhale, turning your head to the side, just noticing how far you can go, and then inhaling back to center and exhaling to the other side. Following your breath, inhaling to center and exhaling side to side. Getting curious about how smooth, how effortless you can make this action. Noticing with curiosity if it's easier to turn to one side than the other. Making sure you aren't forcing yourself to the very edge of what you can do, but simply turning within your range of motion, just loosening things up. Well, the next time you turn to the side, just pause there, holding, breathing, keeping your head still but not holding your breath. And just noticing where you can soften, paying attention to the muscles in your face. And on your next inhale, bring your head back through center and over to the other side. Again, inviting this softening. Maybe noticing your shoulder, revisiting the rhythm of your breath. allowing each exhale to soften and settle you. And inhaling, bring your head back to center and finding your neutral seated posture. Maybe noticing, does your neck need a little bit more movement before returning to stillness? Letting this really be your practice. Noticing any sensations that have changed or shifted. When we practice mindful awareness with an emphasis on softening and ease, a couple things can happen. Sometimes we do find that our bodies become more pleasant, that muscles soften, that we're able to really get comfortable and relaxed. Sometimes that awareness makes us more aware and we notice less pleasant sensations. So, really trying to soften your expectations of what this practice needs to look like. And if you notice unpleasant sensations, checking in, is there a way that you can sit a little bit differently? Is there a little bit of movement that would help? Knowing that either yes or no is your answer. That simply by taking part in this practice, you are already doing it perfectly. Since today there's been a lot of focus on our physical body as well as the breath, option to bring one hand to the center of your chest and one hand to your belly, to feel the rise and fall in your hands as you breathe. This is my go-to practice when I'm struggling to fully get into my body. I can feel the rhythm of my breath, and I can also feel this rhythm moving with my hands. I'm just adding a sensation here. Noticing how your thoughts and sensations are shifting. And if your thoughts begin to wander at any point, just gently bringing them back to this space. Remembering that it is normal for the monkey mind to wander. You aren't doing anything wrong. You're simply gently inviting our focus to return back to the rhythm of your breath, to where your body is in space. Perhaps you've closed your eyes during this meditation. I invite you to blink them open and allow your gaze to look around the space that you are in. Again, without judgment, seeing what you notice in terms of colors, textures, maybe keeping your head still and just moving your eyes from side to side, seeing how far to either side you can see. Be noticing what's the furthest thing from you that you can see. An option to let your gaze settle softly on something pleasant that you can see, or perhaps your eyes softly close again. As we take a few moments here to simply be, There's something really special about sharing this meditative space, of knowing that at the same time that you are in your practice, there are other people around the world sharing the same practice, tuning in and being present. Perhaps tapping into gratitude, feeling grateful that we are all coming together, sharing the space. Perhaps bringing your palms together at your heart space, continuing this expression of gratitude, being sure to include yourself in that gratitude, thanking yourself for making time for this practice, feeling grateful for those who shared in this practice alongside you, perhaps thinking of someone that you cherish who isn't meditating with us right now, but who you'd like to send some of this wonderful, peaceful energy to. Hmm. Thank you so much for joining me. Hmm. Thank you.